Shalom, beloved brothers and sisters in Mashiach. I greet you in the name of our Master and Redeemer, Yahusha the Mashiach. I pray this message finds you walking in the Spirit and not the flesh, clothed in humility and love. Today I was reflecting on the parable our Master gave us in Matthew 18:21-35, the parable of the unforgiving servant. You know the story well. A servant owed his master an unpayable debt, and when he begged for mercy, the master forgave him entirely. But that same servant went out and refused to forgive a fellow servant who owed him far less. When the master heard of this, he was grieved and angry and handed the unforgiven servant over to the tormentors. This parable is a sobering reminder, not just about forgiveness in the spiritual sense, but about how we treat each other, especially when expectations aren't met. In modern times, many of us have experienced the harshness of others when we fall short in their eyes. People who claim to walk in the light often act like the unforgiven servant, quick to judge, quick to condemn, slow to understand, and slower still to show mercy. Their disappointment turns to anger. Their unmet expectations become an excuse to mistreat you, to shut you out, or speak evil about you. And all the while, they forget how much Yah has forgiven them. But let us not fall into the same trap. The spirit of the world teaches retaliation, performance, and pride. The spirit of Mashiach teaches compassion, patience, and forgiveness, even when it's not deserved, especially when it's not deserved. So if you find yourself on the receiving end of coldness or cruelty because you failed to meet someone's expectations, remember, you are not alone. Mashiach himself bore rejection. He was judged unjustly, yet he opened not his mouth in anger, and he forgave. Let us walk in that same spirit. Let us be the ones who remember the mercy we were shown and offer it freely to others. And let us also pray for those who treat us with unforgiveness, that Yah softens their hearts and brings them into the fullness of his love. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Matthew 5:7. Stand firm in love. Keep your heart tender. Walk as Mashiach walked. In his grace and strength, hold on, endure.